Hello everyone, it is me, Mary, and I am here today with an amazing video for you. Yes, it's going to be great. Okay guys, so I wanted to share with you some tips and ways on how to save money this holiday. Now we can save throughout the year with this application, so a lot of these tools that I'm going to share with you today are going to be very beneficial to you in the future shopping with Target. However, we do have some very specific deals that are going to be catered towards children's gifts this year, and those are going to be coming available daily. If you check my videos, you will see those daily deals, and you can go ahead and capitalize on those offers in the store. Now, I did notice that some of those videos may be a little bit confusing at times. So what I decided to do was provide you with a video that hopefully will help you and ease some of the stress and burden when it comes to shopping at Target this holiday season. In addition, this is also going to serve as a way to save some money throughout the year on many different items within the store. And I'm also going to show you a great way to save a trip. Now, you may be familiar with Target Cartwheel, and you may not. Many times we can utilize different promotions with Target Cartwheel to drastically reduce our out-of-pocket and also receive other offers such as gift cards. Now, this is not intended to be a couponing video. Many times we can use coupons, but this is going to be for the shopper that wants to save money without the burden of coupons or anything of that nature, and hopefully I'll be able to convince you to come over to saving additional money through the power of couponing. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and look at this right here. You may not know what Target Cartwheel is. Well, what Target Cartwheel is it provides you with different offers that you can utilize in the store to save money. Now, there are a few different offers that you can use, so they'll have some actual digital coupons that you can just clip to your account, or they will also have percentage-based savings, Well, you have to have an account, so you can sign up on your computer as we have here, or what you can do is sign up on your app store. So I would highly recommend doing that if you have a phone that will support that. So how do we sign up? Well, you can sign in here, or you can go ahead and sign up. Now, there are a few different ways where we can sign up. So if you want to link it to your Facebook account, your Google account, or your Target account, you can do so. Now, your Target account is going to be very simplistic, and this will help you for shipping and things of that nature. So you're just going to enter this information here, and you're going to create an account, or you can go ahead and sign in if you already do have an account. Now, don't worry, if you do not have a smart device, I can still help you out to utilize your Target Cartwheel in the store. So let's say that we've signed in, and I'm not going to sign in for my personal information that's provided. So there are certain things that we can do on Target Cartwheel. So we see there are different offers. Now, normally I'd be able to show you this, but it has my first and last name. But as you shop there, you'll start to see a trend. It will look at items that you typically purchase or related items, and they'll start to show you those. Or you can go by categories. Now, categories, as we see, they have it very conveniently set for us in different ways. So you could go ahead and just look at cleaning supplies or party and holiday or XYZ. Now, in addition, if you just want to check the actual item name, you could also do that. And you typically only have to type in a few different letters of the item, and it'll pop up for you if it's available. Now, I also said if you don't have a smart device, after you add the items to your Cartwheel, you can just go ahead and very easily, print that barcode and take it with you to the store. So let's say that I just decided to click on one and open one. Here's one that I decided to open, which was beauty. Now, we're going to look at toys today, but I just wanted to show you this for illustrative purposes. So here we have a Philips Norelco shaver. And if you're wanting to get your loved one this item for this holiday season, you can capitalize on this savings of 40% off. Now, in addition to that, they could have an in-store offer like buy one, receive a $5 gift card or something like that to make your deal even sweeter. Also, if you have a Target Red card, you can take an additional 5% off of your total purchase. And for every reusable bag that you take into the store, you're going to save another, I believe it's like 5 cents or so. I believe it is. But anyways, every little savings does add up. So you have that. You would just go ahead and click on it, and then you would select the add to your cart. Now, you do have a limited amount of items you can add to your cart, so say like 10 items. But what you can do in that situation is lump your items into certain transactions, like say you have 2, and then just go ahead and remove an item at checkout and put in a new item, so that way you can have that available for you. So very easy, and if you ever want to check in the store, just scan the barcode and you'll have that available on your smartphone. So here's something I wanted to look at today, and this is a toy that we're going to look at. So I want you to be familiar. So we saw the item and we clicked the little info to read it. Now I want you to understand something though. There are terms and conditions at times. Now typically we have a maximum of 4 qualifying items per transaction. So if I wanted to buy 4 of the Philips Norelco, I could put them all in one transaction and buy 4 of them. And you can use an identical of 6 Target Cartwheel items per day. So I could do 6 of those Philips Norelco. However, there are situations to where you can only buy 1. And you need to see this prior to going to the store. So we do have these available for us to read, and there is also a code here. Now this code is going to help you immensely, and a lot of people don't look at this code, but we have it available. So let's go ahead and remember that we have this code number, and we also have the name of the item up at the top, and I can't show it because it has my information, but this is that item. So here's the actual item that's on sale today, and you're probably wondering, well, there's a lot on sale. Well, now until Christmas, every single day we're going to have a different toy deal at 50% off. So that's a great way to save some money on Christmas gifts for your loved ones and children. And sometimes we also have different deals that are available, like a toy coupon. So when you're looking at this one, you're probably thinking, oh, well, I'm fixing to save some more money. But you always need to look at your offer details prior to going to the store. So this one right here, we do see we can save some massive money here. However, on this particular item, it's available online only. So you always check these things. However, we still do have the Target Cartwheel. And as we see, it is today only. Now this is in store. It is not available for pickup, and you must have Cartwheel. So let's go down here and look at this item. Now I just want to be sure that it's the correct item, guys, because the last thing you want is to go in the store and have the wrong item. Well, here we have the DPCI number, and that is 086090039. Well, we just saw that number here. That's the exact same number. So we know when we go in the store that this is the correct item. Now, if this was a different color, we would have a different number here, the DPCI number. So you have to make sure that we have these available and that they match the item. Now we see the price here, and that's great. However, very often when we go to our store, the price may be a little bit different. So how can we check this information? Well, here's a great way to check this information. So this particular website, and I have it linked in all of my videos, and I'll show you that in a second. This is a wonderful way to check items in your store, your local store, prior to driving. So say that I wanted this item and I'm going to drive 30 minutes to go to Walmart. Well, I could always check to make sure they have it first. So we're simply going to put in this actual address, and I'll have it in the video available for you. And we're going to look at some of the stores here. So we know we're going to shop at Target. Now, also, if you're a couponer, you probably want to check CVS. But we know we're going to shop at Target. So I'm just going to click on that. And what you're going to see here is the DPCI and your zip code. So as we saw, we have this right here available for us. And you can just go and add that in. Now I went ahead and did this right here and put in my zip code. That is not my zip code. My microphone's on top of the number keys. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put this in. And this is where I used to live, in Georgia, so I'm just going to do this. So we're going to see a few separate items. Now, if you want to do distance, you can show it on the map. That's not necessary for me. So I just went ahead and submitted this. Now we have the code here, and we have the price that's going to be in my stores, or the stores that are the listed price here. And we have the UPC. So if you want to check in the store, we have that. But you can always just scan your cartwheel in the store to be sure that it's the correct one. Now there's a few different stores that I can shop at. And we're looking here at what's on hand and what's the sellable quantity. We also see here the price that's in that store. We see the miles away from our location, and all of the other pertinent information that we're going to need to make sure that we're able to purchase this. So as we see, I'm just looking kind of far away in Georgia, but I'm not seeing any differences in prices. Now you may notice that you have a difference in price. I don't, but it is very good to be able to see that. Now, something I want you to understand is that this may not be used for price matching. So if you're wanting to price match, typically you would go to the website of Target, and what will happen is you can price match this. Now, you can't really price match for cartwheel offers, but if you were going to purchase something online or in the store at Target, you can always price match. So that's a good way to save. Okay guys, now the last thing I want you to do is, if you ever have any issue with or want to know your daily offerings, I do these videos for you so that way you can see the offers that are available. Now I try to time these actual offers so that way you can see each item and have enough time to read it. So as we see, you must have a Target Cartwheel account, and offer limits may vary. That's going to be on price. And then we're going to go ahead and look at buying things now to be able to save a little bit of money. So whenever we have the items available, we want to do that. And then I will have all the information available for you. So I'll have the regular price and then the price now. And if we had any coupons available, I would also include that for you, so you could utilize those coupons. I'm also going to have that actual number available for you so you can reference each day. And then basically we're just going to see pretty much the end of the video. And if you need the information to be able to check for the actual location and your own availability, you will have that set there for you. Okay guys, I hope that this was helpful. And I hope that now you're more equipped with how to use Target Cartwheel for some extreme savings in the store. In addition, how to find items that are local or close to you without having to travel and waste your gas or arrange a ride. Also, to be aware of different details of the items in your store. How to look at the other terms and conditions for the items before you go to the store. Finding different items that are going to be available for you to save money on everyday items and also seasonal items. And we see here this is a coupon that you can use, so you would add that to your account. You can limit use of once. But anyways, how to use Target Cartwheel to be able to save you money this holiday season and throughout the year. Now, I definitely would challenge you to potentially starting to use some manufacturer coupons. If you're not ready to make that convert over to coupon usage, though, I'll definitely continue to bring you deals such as these where you can capitalize on in-store offers to help you save money this holiday season. All right, thank you guys, and talk to you soon.